Ooh, I found a chance card, and it says, go straight to the redemption house, do not pass go, do not collect $200. Hello and welcome back to the video series dedicated to all the floating towers in Herm's Anus, South Africa. That's right, I'm talking about The Challenge Season 32, The Final Reckoning, Episode 17. And can I just say, the way this episode ends, I was not expecting how this episode was going to end. But before we get into that, let's start where last episode left off, where Paulie and Natalie won the yearly trivia challenge, which was impressive because this was the first challenge that they faced everybody in after coming back from the redemption house, after being like a month and a half in the redemption house. So they got immunity and the power vote for this week. However, the power vote seemed to not really matter as everybody in the house was on board with one single plan. But before we get into the voting, let's talk about Johnny and Tony sitting on the lawn, talking about how many get out of jail free cards that they had left. And they're thinking that they have 1 week at least because the whole house is going to be taking a shot at Cara and Marie on the basis that they've already taken a shot at them, they've beaten them before, why not just send them back, and they're not as a formidable opponent as, say, Johnny and Tony, which Cara and Marie are thinking the same exact thing. However, Team Young Buck and Lavender Ladies are not thinking that at all. They're thinking, yo, we've taken a shot at Cara and Marie before, we've gotten them out, we can take them out again. This is the time to take out Team Bananas and Tony, Benoni, take out Tony time, and that's where everybody goes. Everybody except for 3 teams, which was Bananas and Tony, of course, Cara and Marie, and Paulie and Natalie voted for Bananas and Tony, which Paulie and Natalie voted for Sylvia and Joss to use their 2 power votes on them, which, again, didn't matter. So, with their pick on anybody that they want, they decide to go against Sylvia and Joss. In this elimination, both teammates have to be in like a dunk tank. One is the designated retriever, where they go underneath the water, untie a whole bunch of planks, give them to the designated builder, which both people can build, and they have to build a 3-foot tower on this floating platform, and it has to hold for 3 seconds, and the team that can do that the fastest wins and stays in this game. The loser goes straight to Redemption House, and let me tell you, the elements are against both these teams. Everything is super wet. The water is so unstable, and it's freezing in Herm's Anus this time of night, sitting in a dunk tank. Both teams are getting frustrated. Everybody's getting frustrated at Joss. Bananas is yelling at TJ at one point. It is nuts. And finally, Joss and Sylvia pull it out, sending Team Benoni to the Redemption House, where Bananas, even though being 1 step closer out this door, does not go away from an opportunity to stir the pot and tell Kaylee that Natalie and Nelson were kind of doing the hankety-pankety the night before. In context, Natalie and Bananas were having a little bit of a tiff, so Natalie decided to dance upon Hunter and Nelson, knowing that Bananas does not like either one of them, dances upon them on the club, doing their little hippity-dippity grinding, winding, and Bananas decided to say that Nelson was being unfaithful to Kaylee, which gets into Kaylee's head, and Cam is not liking this at all. She wants her partner 100% in this game, but it's clearly eating away at Kaylee. Now, into the main house, where we are back at another challenge. Hallelujah, another challenge! This time, there's a floating, like, pieces in the air where one teammate's gonna be on one side, the other teammate's gonna be on the other, and in the middle is this like rolling log with a whole bunch of obstacles on there. So one teammate's gonna have to grab a flag from their side, run over the log, meet up with their partner, hand over the flag, and then go back and do it again and again and again. The team that can do this, get the most flags in the least amount of time, wins, gets the power vote, gets immunity, and the loser goes straight to the Redemption House. That's right, this is another Purge challenge. Doesn't matter what alliance you're in, if you do the worst, you're going straight to the Redemption House, and all that work you put into this, you're 1 step closer to being out that door. Hunter and Ashley go first. Hunter, with that baseball training and whatnot, has those twinkle toes and whatnot. He gets 6 flags, falls off. He is super frustrated. He's thinking, I could have gotten more. It's not that hard of a challenge. Now we're going to be on the bubble. Well, guess what, Hunter? It's harder than you think, because nobody else got flags except one other team, and that was Paulie and Natalie, and they got 8. And let me just tell you, Paulie crushed this challenge. Like, he did it all by himself. Like, Natalie didn't even have to move off her like platform on the one side. Paulie ran back and forth, back and forth. He even tripped at one point, recovered quickly, and got back up and did it more times. He got 8 flags. They win their second challenge in a row, gets the immunity, gets another power vote. However, again, it doesn't seem like it's going to matter as much because if the house is all in agreement, they're going to go to one team, and we all know what team that would be. But we didn't see any of that yet. The Purge team that is going straight into the Redemption House is Shane and Nelson. This is like the best team in the house so far with their track record and all this other stuff, being a duo guy team. And they're going straight into the Redemption House, which is crazy but great for everybody else left in that main house. They go to the Redemption House, which is perfect for Kaylee because she wants answers. And with all these rumors floating around about Natalie and Nelson, thanks to Bananas, Nelson's coming in. He's going to tell you exactly what's going on. And that's where the episode ends off, where Nelson and Kaylee were in the room talking about this, and Bananas just shows up in the doorway like, hey, you want to talk about this? Fireworks are going to happen, but we have to wait till next week. But that's it from this episode. What did you think about this episode? Leave it in the comment section below. Did you think it was a smart move that Bananas and Tony picked Josh and Sylvia to go against? Or do you think they should have went against Shane and Nelson? Try to show them up a little bit. Did you like that they went to the Redemption House? What did you think about Johnny trying to stir the pot? Do you think that was a good lie, or do you think, or a good way to stir the pot, or do you think he could have came up with a different story, a different angle, come at everybody? What do you think? Leave it in the comment section below. And what do you think is going to happen between Nelson and Bananas? Do you think it's going to be face to face again? Do you think it's going to be rumbling and tumbling? Leave it in the comment section below. It looks like next week is going to be the double cross pull. Who do you think pulls it? Are you hoping for Bananas and Tony to pull it? Are you hoping for Shane and Nelson? Do you think if Shane and Nelson or Johnny and Tony don't pull it, do you think any team's going to pick them? Or do you think they're going to pick somebody else because those two teams are pretty strong and powerful? Leave everything and anything in the comment section below. I love hearing what you guys have to say. I love replying. I love hearting them. But that's it for me this week. And I'll see y'all next week. Peace.